Good afternoon, everybody. On this Labor Day, J&A coming to you from the WKDT station. And welcome this afternoon when we play your favorite top 40 hits. Only on the KRWT FM. Your host, J.A. How's everybody doing? This is a picture, another picture from that same day. Aren't those some weird, strange colors? That is just so pretty. And you know, the actual colors in person, the camera can't capture them. They were just so pretty. And that was a sunset. Ice crystals, they call it. So there's a whole series of pictures of that sunset. It has these different levels of camera. Different levels of ice crystals. Now, if you see me looking over here, it's a rerun of Dateline NBC on the Crime Channel. And it's the one where the 20-year-old college girl is brutally stabbed. And there's two guys that are suspect. One of them turns out is gay. The other one was kind of like her boyfriend who was stalking her. I'm just wondering which one it's going to be because I forgot already. So I'm trying to remember as I'm watching it. It's on mute so I can't hear it. But I'll know it because they'll have a picture of when he's in court and I'll know which one they charged. So thinking of you, Angel. Watching Dateline. Whether it's the gay guy whose roommate is the boyfriend of the girl and he was jealous of the girl because he was taking his roommate away from him and the roommate wasn't gay. It's very, very strange, and I've seen it before, I just can't remember. So that's what's going on here. You see if I can get the video of what's going on outside. Hey, there you are. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. Almost looks like the ice crystals, doesn't it? And that's a galaxy from the James Webb Telescope. Let's see what's going on out here. Stephanie's getting ready to go to the Virginia something Speedway for some sort of festival. So there's Stephanie. She's out washing her car. Can you guys see this? That's probably the best picture right there. It's a 4K camera. The recordings in 2K. Stephanie's out washing her car. It's 91 degrees. 91. And relative humidity is pretty high. No rain forecast for today. So we could just sit here and watch Stephanie wash her car, right? And see, I have to point this way. It's the opposite direction. Because now I'm watching myself on the software. She's leaving for Virginia Beach, going for almost a week to some sort of music festival. So everybody give her your thoughts and your prayers. Hope that the good Lord's hand stays upon her. Who's that going down the street? What? Looks like he's got one of them battery-powered scooters where the battery's probably dead on it. Ooh, Stephanie's looking mad. She threw her thing in there. It's hot out there and she's not used. Well, I guess she is. She works for FedEx. So let's cancel this out. You've heard of cancel culture? Let's get rid of this. Boom, now it's gone. Ooh, the wallpaper changed. Now we're looking at Starfield. Look at those. Those are galaxies. Those aren't stars. Those are galaxies. Those are thousands of stars. I'm watching the Dateline. I think it's the gay Asian guy. Even though his roommate, the one they first suspected, had all these knives and swords and things, and he was really kind of creepy. And they said he was stalking this girl, but now it's going to turn out to be this gay Asian guy who was the roommate of the straight guy. Or, yeah, he was the roommate of the other guy. Just very interesting stuff. Like sometimes it's the people you would least expect, right? Move this over. I don't know why that was crooked. If that wasn't crooked, it was this that was crooked. Is that better? Yeah, much better. It's Labor Day. Hope nobody's laboring. I would probably, the city, I would volunteer to work on holidays so that I could get paid double time to work it, plus I got an extra day off. I would save my holidays so I would get like 5-6 weeks off every year. And so I'd take 2 weeks at Christmas, 3 weeks during the summer, or 2 weeks during the summer, and I'd have a week to take time off here and there when I needed to for my kids. So when I left there, I was at the top of the field. I was at the top of my game. There you can see all my junk, kind of. Everything in the universe is in that bookcases, right? And this is a different scene. The square, it's a different size. Oh, they went to a commercial. Darn. Let's see what's going on. Everybody's off today, but the airports are jammed because people are traveling to go home. So I'm guessing on Sunday they have their cookout and their family get together, because everybody has to go to work on Tuesday. But hopefully Stephanie will be alright. It's just such a terrible world out there that we live in. I've been looking at Best Buy, not because I can afford to go out like when I was working. When I was working, I didn't have time. I had money but not time to do all these things. Now I've got time but no money. Isn't that just the way it goes? But any day now I'm going to get an email from Best Buy saying I have to use my credit card. So I've been looking on stuff that I might be able to buy, pay off $20 a month for like 12 months or something. And one of them is this thing, the 4K capture card. I'm not sure if I have a PCI Express ×4 slot though right here. And what this does is it allows you to plug in your camera. One of my high definition cameras, like the Canon G7X Mark II. And I don't know why I'm thinking of doing that, because it's got some some hot pixels on it. I'm pretty sure those will come across. But it'd be kind of like just a highfalutin webcam basically. But what else could I do? Oh, I could use my GoPro as a webcam. Now that I would do, because with the media mod, the GoPro has you have to have the media mod. The GoPro has a mini HDMI output, but you have to have the media mod, and that's only like $70. which I already have that. What else is going on, everybody? Don't think my second light came in. I'm still working on the bedroom studio. It's little by little clearing off my laboratory workspace. Gonna move the monitor to the middle of the work shelf so that the wall will be behind me, and I can put the light straight above the monitor. Right now I can't do it because the monitor's kind of in the middle of the room. What's going on YouTube world? On Tuberville, right? Day in the life of a teen with cancer. Thousands travel out of Burning Man as desert turns to mud. So yesterday it was all mud. How did they get those people out of there? Anybody know? Running a red light turns into serious charges for a woman trying to fool the cops. I wonder what she was trying to pull. Oklahoma teacher allegedly shows up drunk on first day. Hey, if you're drunk, it's a disease, right? Isn't that an excuse? Oh. What do you say we sing? Let me see if I've got that song here. What is it called? I think the actual title is Plastic Jesus, but actual title is called Plastic Jesus. But Uncle Johnny did a different version of it, made it a little bit different. Trying to see if it's here. It's not there. Let's go back to documents for this year. Here it is. Uncle Johnny used to be the one that would sing this. Sometimes the road is dark and scary, but I have a statue of the Virgin Mary sitting on the dashboard of my car. You can buy a sweet Madonna dressed in rhinestones, sitting on a pedestal of abalone shell. Going 90, I'm not wary, 'cause I've got the Virgin Mary, guaranteeing I won't go to hell. I don't care if it rains or freezes, long as I got my plastic Jesus stuck to the dashboard of my car. You can buy him phosphorescent, glows in the dark, he's green and pleasant. Take him with you when you travel far. And one more time, the very first one. Sometimes the road is dark and scary, but I have a statue of the Virgin Mary riding on the dashboard of my car. If you need the text to that, I think you could probably Google it. But I had to Google several different versions to get the lyrics, to put it all together. Because the people added stuff to it over the years, and the way it was originally done was a little bit confusing. So I had to change to the words that Uncle Johnny had put in there on some of the verses. Yeah, I don't know why he was singing that, unless it's something he learned in the military, right? Let me see what time we got going here, ladies and ladies. Going on 15 minutes. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Labor Day. I almost forgot what day it was. 1:25 p.m. I've been doing these later for some reason. Days and the time has been going by so fast. I can't understand anymore. I would go so far as to call it the miracle of time again. Like that time with Nana and Pop going to close on the house. I get up at 1:45. 10 o'clock in the morning is 8 hours after I get up, and it still seems relatively early. And here it is going on 1:30. And usually around 3 to 4 o'clock I start getting wonky, tired. And between 4 and 5 I get ready for bed, and I sit in my bedroom with the AC on, make it real cool, and watch videos on my Roku stick on my TV I've got mounted up on the wall. So I'm all ready, ladies. I just need a hospital bed. Somebody to come in and change my diaper. Jenny can teach you guys how to do it, right? But I'm all set. Whatever you do, I mentioned this yesterday, don't do the nursing home thing, because they take all of the money I have coming in will disappear, and the house will go away. You know, everything will get repossessed. House will get foreclosed on. You know, it's just a bad situation. If I had known that with my brother Joe, I would have probably had him move in right away. That's just the way it goes. You live and you learn. You wouldn't think you could be in your 60s and still be learning things. Yeah, I'm still learning things. Sometimes practically every single day. And don't fret and don't get discouraged. Watch videos on how to talk properly. When you talk, you're supposed to leave your mouth open in between words. That keeps you from doing that. See, I'm doing it. Keep your mouth open in between words. That way you're not smacking your lips. And watch the camera. I'm going to put you on pause while I pull up. Actually, I'll talk to you while I'm pulling this up on the July 2018 Magnificat. It is a pretty sunset, isn't it? You know, it's got to be proof that God exists. When they go back into time with the James Webb Telescope and prove that God exists, scientists still will not believe it. It'll be a hoax, a fraud. Russia, Russia, Russia. You are the responsorial psalm. You are the God who works wonders. You rule the wind and storm, rule the restlessness of our hearts, and save us from all disturbances. You led your people through sea dry shod. Lead us and our loved ones through the unseen dangers of a disbelieving world. You delivered your people from slavery and death. Deliver us from the subtle destruction of indifference and careless habit. May the Lord deliver us from all evil and bring us to life everlasting. Amen. Everybody, please keep each other in your thoughts and prayers. And that way, Stephanie's covered, Angel's covered, and Jennifer's covered. Right? And I do pray for each of you each and every day in the morning. Say the rosary first, the litany of the holy name second. Second to the last Hail Mary is for you guys. So keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers, please, and all the busyness of the day's activities. And never lose hope. The devil wants to lead you to despair, which is to think that there's no hope. But don't do it. Never go that far. And if you need to, go to a church and go sit in the back someday. if you can find one open. Nowadays they're afraid of having their candlesticks stolen. Some churches are still very holy places, not all of them. And hopefully you'll find one like that close to where you are. I know that the shrine is always open. I'd probably go there. Adoration in the back is still there. Maybe I'll do that for a day out, right? A staycation. Go to the Queen of the Universe shrine. I'm at 20 minutes and haven't said anything. God bless everyone. You're always in my prayers. And never forget that I love you. God loves you. We always will. Now and forever. Bye, you guys. Hey, if God lets me, I'll be here tomorrow to bore you again for another 20 minutes. I love you.